don't wait just because you didn't start on December 1st.
There you go.
We only have one life, you know? Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing kind of a vlog style video showing our Christmas night routine and showing some of the traditions we do with our toddlers during the Christmas season, as well as just kind of some of our normal everyday nighttime routine. I'm excited to spend the evening with you guys and show you our evening routine and how we do that as a family. And if you're new here, I would love if you would click the thumbs up button and subscribe if you like this kind of content. I'm going to be creating more motherhood content and things like that, and I would love to have you stick around and join our little YouTube family. So let's get into the video. You turned the birds on?
Yeah.
Time to wake up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama. Daddy. Daddy.
I love you. Did you have a good nap? The Christmas lights? You like them? Is it pretty? The kids are up from their nap and we're coloring for a little bit while we wait for Daddy to get home. Camden, are you coloring a pretty picture?
Yeah. I want to see.
Yeah, I'd love to see. Noxie's sitting in his high chair and coloring, although we have to watch him. Oh, beautiful. You did a good job.
Yeah. Mommy.
Because he still tries to eat them.
Mommy.
He likes to put things in his mouth still, even though he's over a year and a half.
Mommy.
Yes?
Hey.
Are you coloring too?
Yeah.
But these little markers, they're like, what are they? We've had them for a while. Silky washable crowns is what it's called. I'll link it below if I can find it. But these are like the best for toddlers because they snap off like a marker. But they're really easy. Like, I feel like even easier than crowns, if it'll focus. They're just really easy, almost like oil-based markers. They're just really easy and smooth to glide on. And so, like little toddlers, before they're old enough to be able to press down hard enough with crowns, this is way easier and then way less messy than markers are. So, definitely recommend.
This no coming home.
You were coloring as I was coming home?
Daddy too.
Oh.
Daddy too. Coming
What do you got? Lit for me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Daddy.
Hi, Bubba. Maybe you had a good... I haven't seen you all day.
No, I mean, everyone not very what they know very home.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'm home now.
Daddy. Oh, no. Daddy. I do nap night time. I mean, as soon as I no come home.
I know.
As the walk.
I know. I didn't come home for lunch today. No.
Yeah.
Good job. Socks. We'll put your socks on?
Two socks, Mama.
Yes.
Hello.
And try to put it on. Oh, good job. Sissy's helping you. Okay, Camden, are you going to do your chores with Daddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mommy.
No, you cannot go in. Bye, Betty. What is Sissy doing? Is she being silly?
What?
What do you see, Nazi? Snowman? Do you like snowman? Who's next to the snowman? Where's Santa Claus? Where else is Santa Claus?
Santa Claus right there. Santa Claus right there.
Oh, good. Yeah, and a bear.
We're going on a little dusk walk because it gets dark so much earlier now, so we don't go for a walk every day, but we try to do it at least a few times a week. The kids and I go on walks during the day a lot, but if Matt gets home in time, we like to go. And I'm trying to get a little bit more walks in just to help with you know, later pregnancy, back pain and things like that. It seems to help a lot. So we're just gonna go walk a few streets and go look at some Christmas lights because you might as well during this time of year, and have a little nice family walk.
Look, look.
The time of night to turn our lights on is one of my favorite times because it just gets so cozy in here. Okay, now I need to wrap their Advent gift for the day, so I figured I'd sit down and explain to you. We started this tradition last year, and basically every day of December we give them a gift, and it's not like a toy kind of gift. We do either a book or an activity, and you could totally still do this even though obviously it's past December 1st. Last year I heard about this from someone, and we kind of tweaked it to make it our own, and we started it a few days into December or maybe mid-December, and we just did however many days we had. So you could do 12 days of Christmas if you wanted, or just however many days you have. Like, don't wait just because you didn't start on December 1st. I think a lot of times we do that because we want everything to be perfect with Christmas, and the thing is there's so many things going on. Like, you just want to make it special for your kids and focus on the real reason for the season and all of those things. So this has been really fun for us. This is the second year we've done it, and like I said, most of the days are books. And so what we've done is we've gone to used bookstores for most of these books. We've got a couple new, but most of them are from a thrift store. And we've just continued to purchase each year. So we bought several last year, and I bought several more this year, and I plan to continue to do that. And we do a variety of, like, we have several that tell like the story of Christmas and are focused on that. And then we do have some fun, like the night before Christmas, and just like kind of classic Christmas ones as well, so we kind of intersperse them. But we do a book most of the days, like I said, and then we just open it up and every evening, and then we all read it together by the Christmas tree, or we do an activity some of the days. And so they're super simple things. I go to either the Target dollar spot or the Dollar Tree for all of them. So we do things like window clings would be the activity for the day. I have a couple different like painting little $1 to $3 activity things from the Target dollar spot. This is like It's a holiday surprise dig kit, which is really kind of fun and unique from the dollar store. We have supplies to do cookie making one day, and so some of them are centered around like activities that we would be doing anyways that are already traditions. Like I got these little mugs for them from the dollar store, and we do hot chocolate in these, and then kettle corn, and we watch a Christmas movie, and that's kind of the tradition there. Or I got a couple different tins so that we can make Christmas cookies, but then also give them out to a few neighbors. And then the first day, December 1st, was our first day of doing this. We did their Christmas pajamas. Growing up, I always got Christmas pajamas on Christmas Eve, which I really loved that tradition. But one of the things that I don't love about that is that they can only wear it after Christmas then. And so my parents still do Christmas pajamas for all of the grandkids, and so they still get that on, well, not on Christmas Eve, but during our Christmas celebration with my parents. And so we decided we'll go ahead and still get them Christmas pajamas and give it to them at the start of the month so that they can wear them the whole season. And so that's our very first Advent gift, is the Christmas pajamas. And then I did get like some fuzzy socks for each of them. I have 2 pairs of these with like the no slip on the bottom fuzzy socks to include in some of them. And so some of them, like if we're gonna go see a lights display or things like that, you can totally include that as your gift for the day. So it can be really simple. It doesn't have to be expensive, and it's a lot of fun. The kids ask for their Advent gift every day, and it's just been a really fun, simple tradition for us. We did not spend a lot of money on it, and I do wrap the presents each day. The smart thing would be to just wrap them all and be done with it, but I haven't gotten around to doing that yet. So each day I just try and wrap it before the evening comes around so that we can give it to the kids.
When everything is white, glimmering silver white, and stillness fills the night, it's Christmas, a winter wonderland, a snowball in each hand.
And then I just keep a little basket over here in their toy area with all the Christmas books so that they have easy access. And then I'll just put the gift for the day just right at the front so that after dinner they can just come grab it after we get pajamas on and everything, and it's ready to go.
Past year, oh, nothing.
Matt made sourdough pizza for dinner. We were gonna do soup, but we ended up running out of time. And this is a really quick, easy meal if you need something in a pinch, because we just use sourdough starter straight from our starter. Like, we don't make a dough or anything like that. And if you want to see the link to that, I can leave a link down below to Farmhouse on Boone's tutorial about it. But it is super easy, so you can have pizza on the table in like 20 minutes or less.
Warm laughter and white smiles, my presents stacked in piles. Take me away, Christmas Day.
We are about to get started with dinner, so I wanted to explain to you really quickly before we start with dinner, while our last pizza is baking in the oven, what we do for our Advent traditions around dinner time. So the biggest thing is that we light the candles, and we talk about how Jesus is light, and that's something that we did last year as well. Camden will come in and she'll help light the candles, or she'll watch. Obviously she's a little young to light them herself, and she'll say Jesus is light, and we'll kind of talk through that with her so that we're keeping the focus just on Jesus and the reason for the season, and not just on all the gifts and the fun traditions and all of that. You wanted to come sit with Mama? And then the other tradition that we do is, this is one of their Advent books. It's called The Promise of Christmas. It's by the Daily Grace Co. If it's still in stock, I'll link it below. We got it last year. But this is a really awesome book that tells the story of Christmas, but it also tells the whole gospel story in it. And so it has really cute illustrations. The kids love it. But I feel like it's a really good picture of the gospel surrounding Christmas and how it all relates together, and like what Jesus has done for us. And we really want, like I said, to just focus on that and bring that in every day. So we read this during dinner every day so that we're just keeping that the focus, and we're recentering our minds daily just on why we celebrate Christmas, why we do all these fun things, because the lights are fun, you know, the hot chocolate and movies are fun, all of the things, the Christmas tree, all of it is so fun, but the real reason is Jesus, and that he came into this world as a baby and came to save us from our sins. And obviously we are Christians, I've shared that before, and so this is a really big focus for us and our family around Christmas time. So those are the two main things around dinner that is a little bit different than normal that we like to implement this time of year.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for today. Thank you for everything that you provide for us. Thank you for providing for us financially, giving us our food, giving us our shelter. And Father, thank you for blessing us with another day together. I pray that you just help us stay Christ-centered, help us focus on you and be able to glorify and honor you. Father, just bless this food to our bodies. In Jesus Christ's name. Let's go back to the start, to God's very good plan. Before there were flowers, and the glory of God filled the sky with bright light. The shepherds were scared, but the angels proclaimed, "Don't be afraid, we have good news today. The Savior is born." That's why we need Christmas, not for presents or lights. God gave us Christmas to give us new life.
Good job. Yeah, cheers too. Cheers.
Yeah, I like this mixture anyway. There's coconut water and apple cider vinegar.
Mama, not my head up.
What?
Not my head up.
Ever since I've been sick, I've just not wanted. I've not really cared for the taste of water.
Let me see.
Okay.
You know what?
It's very cute right now.
I was just really... Almost there? There you go. Oh, yay!
I did that.
That's fine.
Okay, now take this one and...
I did up.
Yeah. Next, are you going to help Sissy open it?
Yeah. This house.
Okay, you ready to come read?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, you want to sit with Mommy? Okay, sis, come on. A Christmas wish for Corduroy.
Sit.
You turn? Thank you.
Mama, not the animal.
Yeah. Okay, now the kids are in bed and it's the time of night that I usually get some house stuff done. So typically I come in and do dishes first and kind of reset and close our kitchen. So I'll do all the dishes, wipe off the table, sweep the floor, and just get it all set up so that in the morning it's so much less stressful to come into a clean kitchen that's ready to go, that all I need to do is put away, you know, the dishes that I washed the night before as they dried in the drying rack. And then I also usually do some laundry in the evening, so I'll probably put a load in. So I'm going to do a couple things real quick to just reset our household. And one thing I've been doing recently is lighting a candle every time I do dishes, which sounds so silly, I know. But it just brings so many cozy vibes, and it's something, it just makes me look forward to it that much more. I'll put on a podcast, put on my candle, and just have the candlelight going. And I know it sounds silly, but some of these simple joys, like, it's like we only have one life, you know? And a lot of things like dishes or laundry and things like that can feel really repetitive and frustrating, that you have to constantly, it feels like, be doing them. And so I wanted to find a way to just bring some joy back into those tasks. We are serving our families by doing this, you know, we're serving the Lord by doing this, but it's okay to bring some simple joy to those activities to help us look forward to them more too. And so it's been something that has been bringing me a lot of joy lately. So I'm gonna get started. I have my candle going, and I'm gonna get these dishes done. I just made a cup of homemade hot chocolate. I've been having that a lot this week. I have not been doing homemade whipped cream. I've just been using it from the can because sometimes it's fun to have the pretty swirls, I'll be honest, although I do love homemade whipped cream. But I'm going to enjoy that and have a little bit of reading time. I actually have started, I wanted to get a couple fiction books to read, and I've been reading like a fiction and nonfiction book at the same time for probably the past year, and I feel like it helps me read a lot more. But I wanted to get some Christmas books to just kind of embrace the season. So I'm currently reading this one, and I really enjoy it, Christmas at the Amish Market. And then I just finished this one, which I've actually never read anything by Debbie McCumber, but I really enjoyed this one as well. Reading is something that I really enjoyed growing up, and I would read tons. And then once I got to be like an older teenager, pretty much stopped reading, and I haven't really read regularly in the last like 10 years. I've read business books here and there, definitely not any fiction, and honestly just very rarely finished an entire book. And about a year, let's see, 2 years ago, I really started making reading a priority again. And the first year, I think I read maybe like 12 books or something like that in the year. And then this year, I think I'm getting close to almost 40, which is quite a bit more for me. And obviously, as a busy mom that has multiple businesses and just lots of things going on, it's hard to find the time. But what I like to do is just find little pockets of time throughout the day. So each evening, or at least most evenings, once I'm done cleaning and things like that, I like to set aside 20 to 30 minutes, and I'll just sit and read my book, whatever book I'm reading at the time. I also like to try and set aside 20 minutes at the start of nap time. Even if I have a bunch of work to get done, I'll try and do 20 minutes here and there. And then I'll also read occasionally while the kids are playing, like while they're having independent playtime. And that really helps me get through books quickly. And like I said, doing a fiction book alongside a nonfiction book is really enjoyable because I really like nonfiction books. But when that was all that I was reading, I found that I was getting a little bit burnt out on it, and so the fiction kind of helps break that up. So I have my comfy clothes on now, and I have my hot chocolate, and I'm gonna sit and read my book for a little bit. This is the time of night when Matt and I usually get to spend some time together. So after I finish the dishes and I have a little bit of reading time, typically we'll come out in the living room and we will watch a Christmas movie or watch one of our shows that we watch, or something like that for a little bit, to just spend a little bit of time together and relax and, you know, just kind of chill before we go to bed. But Matt's actually fallen asleep early tonight, which is totally fine. He's been working quite a bit lately, like through his lunch breaks and then also late after work as well. And today was one of those days where he worked through lunch, after work, and then obviously we've been vlogging this evening as well. So I'm just gonna let him sleep, honestly, because he needs it. But he went to the store and got me some cheesecake actually. And I really haven't had a lot of pregnancy cravings at all this pregnancy, but we had cheesecake last night for my dad's birthday and it was so good, and I could not get cheesecake out of my mind, and so he had to go to the store to grab something else, and so he ended up grabbing this like strawberry cheesecake. So I'm gonna try that. It looks delicious. I've never made a cheesecake from scratch, so I'll have to try that soon, but for now this is what, you know, we had available. So I'm gonna enjoy this cheesecake, curl up on the couch, watch a little bit of a Christmas movie, and then head to bed. But thank you so much for spending the evening with us. I hope this was enjoyable to watch and just see a little bit of our nighttime routine and some of the traditions that we do with the kids while they're little, and that we want to continue to grow as they get older. Traditions don't have to be elaborate. Kids love traditions. They love that they can look forward to them every year, and there's so much joy and magic just in building those traditions from while they are really tiny and young. So if you're new around here, thank you so much for watching our video. If you're not new around here, thank you so much still for watching our video and being a part of this community. We love you all, and if you are new, we'd love if you would subscribe to see more videos like this. And until then, I will wish you an early Merry Christmas, and I'm going to head to bed. So good night, friends.